Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is AbiyahBina and I live in my minivan full-time on the road. Today I am back in Missouri because I celebrate Passover according to the scriptures. So I am gonna be cooking a Passover meal at my mother's house. If anyone, I don't know if people are on here are Bible readers, but it's in the book of Exodus that we are supposed to honor these days. And it's a wonderful day to honor because it shows the power of the Most High when he freed the slaves from the Pharaoh, from the Egyptians. And, you know, of course, we can resonate with that story because we were also in slavery as well. Anyways, but it's a wonderful time of the year to celebrate this in remembrance of the Most High and the things that he has done. So I celebrate this with gladness and with spirit. Yeah, it's a wonderful time. So I'm going to be doing some lamb chops. And I'm not that familiar since this is only my second year celebrating Passover. So I'm still learning a lot about bitter herbs. So I don't know if what's in my head is gonna consider bitter herbs, but my mom might not like it, but I've been trying to eat like raw vegetables with some of my meals. So with this meal, we're gonna have lamb chops. I have bell peppers that we're gonna eat raw. Sorry, Mom. Lettuce, red lettuce that we're gonna eat raw. And I'm gonna saute some mushrooms. And we're gonna make some unleavened bread from scratch. And I'm going to show you guys all of that, and hopefully the meal turns out great. So let's go shopping. Good morning. Fresh lamb chops. There we go. I got my lamb chops. Fresh lamb. Yeah. Now go to the grocery store and get my bitter herbs. And it's raining. Lamb is clean it and soak it to try and get as much blood out of it as possible. They're small pieces of lamb. And I hope I do it justice. Pour some salt in there. Yeah, let them soak. I don't know for how long. You see how the water, I don't know if you can see it from this view, but the water is turning red. So that means I'm getting as much blood out the meat as possible. So I'm gonna let it soak. And then we're gonna marinate it in some yogurt to make the meat tender. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. So I'm going to drain out this water and give it another rinse. And then put it in the Ziploc bag. gonna get my other ingredients ready. So we're gonna have raw bell peppers. Wrap it up, put it in a Ziploc bag, wrap up the other leaves, and put it in a Ziploc bag, air out, and that's ready to go. That way the paper towels will soak up a lot of that moisture while it's staying cold in the refrigerator till dinner. Next is mushrooms. I'm going to just get these ready. Get them ready, get them washed and clean. Mama Myra.
Hi.
What are you making?
Unleavened bread.
What you got in there?
I have 2 cups of flour, some salt, some pepper, some garlic, and some salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. And I'm getting ready to use some parsley, put some parsley flakes in it. And then, there's no recipe, it's to your own taste.
That's right, that's right.
And the main ingredient is flour and water. And the rest of it is
And salt.
And salt and spices. You know, spices would be to your own taste, your own flavor.
Right. Because we just add what we like.
Yes, and I put a little basil in there.
And we not too, educated on what's really all considered bitter herbs and what's not. But, this is our second year doing Passover. We are slowly learning and growing each year. Right?
Yes.
And you're just going to fry that in a non-stick skillet?
I sure am.
All right. Should we start the lamb right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take my soaked lamb chops that's been soaking in yogurt for about 5 hours, actually. I'm just going to give them a rinse to get the yogurt off. So then, I'm just going to kind of pat my meat dry as best as I can with a paper towel. Alrighty, I'm going to put some oil. Whoops, maybe that's too much because I've only got one hand. Oh man, that is too much. Oh well. We're going to season it with some onion powder. And some black pepper. And some garlic powder. And I have a mixture here of chopped rosemary, sage, and thyme. And I'm just going to add those in there. Okay. Then you just, massage your meat. Get it nice and coated. And I am going to add some salt to it. I forgot the salt. You want to add a little salt to it? Or you can go ahead, Mama.
I'm heavy-handed.
Okay. Salt. Mix it up. So she got her flour all mixed in. She got her non-stick skillet with some oil in it. You ain't put no water in it yet.
I did. I put a little in it.
Oh. She's adding a little water at a time and stirring it up until it forms a dough. Is that right?
That's correct.
And it's got all the spices and seasonings inside the mixture. So your bread, your unleavened bread should be tasteful instead of bland. And unleavened bread is really any type of bread that does not rise. So you can buy some other like Nana bread or some other type of flat bread from the store. It's kind of like the same thing. So I'm gonna let her mix that up until it becomes a dough. Put your hand in. Ain't no cooking like mama's hands, huh, y'all? Oh, I'm gonna cherish this video because it got mama's hand cooking some bread. She finna roll her dough out. Okay.
If it does, we'll put it in the other batch. Because there's no recipe for this.
No. Well, I mean, you know.
No
This is
real recipe.
something we used to do back in the day, thought-free. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not me back in the day. We always had the grocery store. Got some canola oil in the pan, heating up in the cast iron. And we are going to kind of sear them, cook them in the lamb chops in the cast iron. And the flame is on like a medium, between medium and low. So the flame is not going to be too hot because you don't want to burn them. Especially in the cast iron, because a cast iron skillet holds a lot of heat. Look at those spices in that bread. Look at that, y'all. Oh, let me look at that. See the spices? Yeah. And I'm gonna add some ghee to the oil. I think my oil's ready. Mama Myra's putting in her unleavened bread. Go ahead.
Wait, so it got a little hotter.
Maybe just wait for the other pieces then. Maybe I'll do them in two baskets. Yeah. Yep. And then inside of that, I'm going to add some crushed garlic. And I'm going to add some sage and thyme leaves to that. Look at that bread. Golden brown, girl. Ah, Mama Myra, you did that. Going out with batch number 2. Oh, that looks so good. The lambs are cooking. It's a little juicy in there, so it cooked on one side for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna cook it on this side for about 5 or 7 minutes. Then I'm gonna drain some of that liquid out and put some fresh ghee in there and try to get it a little brown, like fry look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Happy Passover, everyone.
Happy Passover, everyone. Clap your hands, 'cause it's Passover, We have our bitter herbs, unleavened bread.
Hey.
Go with a little piece of lamb.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you the table when we get done.
Yeah. We just gonna cook the mushroom right on up in this flavor right here. That ain't no sense. Hurry up, no other dish. Wait. They're already clean. All right, guys. We're about to show you our Passover meal that me and my mom prepared today. So I'm gonna flip this around and show you what we have. We have lamb chops, sauteed mushrooms, unleavened bread, and some vegetables. So I'm ready to eat. Hallelujah. Let's eat.